हेलो गाइस, वेलकम बैक टू माय स्ट्रीम। आई होप आप लोगों को मज़ा आ रहा हो। आज हम वापस से खेल रहे हैं गेंशिन इम्पैक्ट। मैं मेरी स्ट्रीम सेटअप करने के पहले भूल गया कि मैंने लाइट तो ऑन नहीं की, पर लेकिन अभी मैंने लाइट सेटअप कर दी है और मेरी यूट्यूब पे वीडियो भी आ गई है। तो आई होप तुम लोगों का दिन काफ़ी अच्छा जा रहा हो। मेरा काफ़ी बढ़िया जा रहा है क्योंकि कल मैंने मेरे पास स्टैंडर्ड विशेस 7 थी, 7 स्टैंडर्ड विशेस थी और स्टैंडर्ड बैनर पे मैंने विशेस करके सैक्रिफिशियल सॉर्ड कमाई कमाई बोल सकते हो या पाई। तो ये पाने से मुझे स्टार ग्लिटर मिल गया, जिससे मैंने शॉप में जाके एक इंटरट्वाइंड फेट खरीदा और वो इंटरट्वाइंड फेट से मैंने क्या किया, उससे मैंने कैरेक्टर विश पे 10 पुल मारा और वो 10 पुल से मुझे मिल गई कामी सातो आयाका। सो कामी सातो आयाका इज नाउ इन माय टीम। ये रही आयाका। कल मैंने विनीत के साथ इसका थोड़ा ट्राई भी किया और थोड़ा बिल्टअप भी किया है।
A blade embraces its duty, as a jeweler cherishes their gems.
तो मेरे पास जितने रिसोर्सेस थे उससे मैंने इसको लेवल 49 पे ले आया हूँ। मैंने बेनी की ब्लेड ब्लैक क्लिफ लॉन्ग स्वॉर्ड दे दिए इसको अभी टेम्परेरी, और आर्टिफैक्ट्स मैंने ब्लिजर्ड स्ट्रेयर के दे के रखे। इनको लेवल अप करना बाकी है, तो धीरे धीरे जैसे मिलता जाएगा कर देंगे। ठीक है, और टैलेंट मैंने 2 कर दिए। तो धीरे धीरे कामिसाटो आयाका को हम बिल्ड करेंगे। बट अभी के लिए मस्ती करने के लिए हमारे पास आ गई है एंड शी इज गुड। इतने अंडर लेवल पे भी है ना। कल हम लोगों ने एक कॉम्बो ट्राई किया था और वो कॉम्बो में बहुत डैमेज कर रही थी। अच्छा, तो मेरे पास टीम में फाइनली पहली क्रायो डीपीएस आ गई है। चलो अभी देखते हैं क्या करना है। अभी लास्ट टाइम मैंने जो स्ट्रीम किया था तो उसमें हम ये इवेंट्स कर रहे थे। ये इवेंट के अंदर हमको शिंचू मिल सकता है, तो मैंने ये सारे एक एक स्ट्रीम पे कर दिए थे और बाकी सारे मैंने स्ट्रीम के अलावा करके इवेंट कंप्लीट कर दिया है। ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा एक मेरा और कुछ बचा होगा, बट ये मैंने फ्लोरल वाला कंप्लीट कर दिया है, ये फाइटिंग वाले कर दिए है। मेरे सिर्फ ये जो थिएटर मैकेनिकस के है ना, लास्ट वाले थोड़े बाकी है। सिर्फ एक ये प्रीमोजेम वाला यही बाकी है, बट मैं अभी के लिए इग्नोर कर रहा हूँ, नहीं करने वाला। मेरे हिसाब से तो ये इवेंट ख़त्म हो ही गया और ज़्यादा टाइम इस पर डालने का मतलब नहीं है, क्योंकि मेन चिंचू चाहिए था, क्राउन चाहिए था, वो सब मिल गए अपने को। ठीक है, लास्ट बचता है अभी ये इवेंट, वाइब्रो क्रिस्टल रिसर्च। तो इसको मैं करने के लिए जाता हूँ तो ये मुझे बोलता है कि कैथरीन बिजी है और इसके लिए इन डेप्थ्स वाला करने का अपने को, एन अनएक्सपेक्टेड रियूनियन। तो हमें पहले आर्कान क्वेस्ट कंप्लीट करना पड़ेगा। तो आज के लिए प्लान यही है कि स्टोरी क्वेस्ट कंप्लीट करेंगे, आर्कान क्वेस्ट। तो लेट्स गो टू इनाजुमा से लीवे की कैथरीन से करेंगे बात, फिर वो भेजेगी हमें कैज़म। चलो फाइनली एक क्रायो डीपीएस आया है। मेरे को लगता है अब मैं स्पाइरल अबिस कर पाऊंगा। ये पहली टीम काजुआ, बेनी, शोंगलिंग, जीन की तो रेडी थी। अभी शाओ, आयाका, रेडन, चीची। वरना चिंचू डालना पड़ेगा शाओ के। लेट्स
Time to go.
Ah, traveler. Right on cue.
Hey, Catherine! Got any new commissions for us today? Also, how come you look so happy to see us? What have you done?
कुछ तो
I
है।
went to the shrine to draw a fortune slip earlier. The shrine maiden told me that it is the season for an unexpected reunion.
Catherine? Drawing fortune slips at the shrine? Is it just Paimon, or is that the most unusual thing ever? Wait, no, that's not the unusual part. We're in Liyue. You went to Inazuma and back in a single day?
हाँ,
Even I have a private life, you know.
Okay, so when you say unexpected reunion, you mean running into us, right?
Who can say? But the anticipation of knowing that an unexpected reunion is due is making me happy to see everyone I cross paths with today.
Fair enough. Even though we see each other pretty much every day, whatever makes you happy.
an unexpected reunion, perhaps.
Wait, are you saying? Oh, Paimon gets it. Well, let's just hope the Shrine Maiden was right. Fingers crossed we find her.
I'm sorry. Did I say something I shouldn't have? You both seem a little down.
Oh, it's nothing. Anyway, back to business. Do you have a new commission you want to give to us?
Yes, as a matter of fact, I do. This one is from a miner. It seems to be related to investigating the chasm.
Really? Does this mean the chasm's not sealed off anymore?
I will leave the requester to fill you in on all the relevant details. His name is Yue Hui, and he should be at the chasm right now.
हुए हुए।
All right then. Thanks, Catherine. We'll head there right away.
Very well. Ad Astra Abyssosk. This time you are truly bound for the abyss. Good luck to you both.
Truly bound for the abyss। इसको क्या पता? इसको लगता है कुछ पता है। इसको कुछ तो पता है। और ये वीब्रो रिसर्च के लिए ये हाँ अनलॉक हो गया ना। I've been waiting for you, Tabler. Recently, the Adventurers Guild received a rather important commission. Judging from my experience, you are the best person for the job. Well, it sounds familiar. Oh, come on, don't worry, Catherine. We're used to it already. And you wouldn't have trouble though if the rewards weren't worth it either, right? Well, that is true, as expected of the two of you. As straightforward as ever. Well then, I will get straight to the point as well. The person who gave this commission out is named Patrice, and he's a researcher from Fontaine. He hopes to get a few assistants to help him conduct his studies. He is presently inspecting the outskirts of the chasm. Although we were not given a great amount of detail concerning the nature of this research, I believe you are quite used to such commissions. That's true. Well, let's do it like we always do. First up, to the chasm. चलो ये भी अनलॉक हो गया। अभी एक साथ जाएंगे chasm, आर्कन क्वेस्ट भी करेंगे और वो भी करेंगे। आर्कन क्वेस्ट भी कर देंगे और ये जो टाइम इवेंट्स है वो भी करो। जी Patrice, my friend, we can't have any more delays. We need to move on to the verification stage as soon as possible. Worst comes to worst, I'll do it myself. Research halted temporarily due to an accidental injury. I think that will buy me some time. As long as I don't lose my life, I'd call it a better trade than having to go to port back home. Huh? What's he talking himself to about? Let's go say hi. Hello, are you Patrice? Huh? Where did you two come from? And how do you know my name? Wait, you aren't plain clothes Lilith, are you? Are you here to kick me out? I've already shown you my field inspection permit. I swear to you, I did not enter any restricted areas. If you don't believe me, go ask that black-haired, fierce-looking lady. Huh? Paimon doesn't know who you're talking about, but you can relax. We are friendly professional adventurers. We received your commission from the guild and we're here to help. Ah, so you're the reinforcements. Wonderful. Wonderful! Now that you're here, we finally have a chance. I was going to die here at this rate. Wow, your research sounds more like torture. No, research itself is sacred, the highest calling. The thing in my way is what one might call additional factors. Additional factors? Like what? Well, I like how I kick the bucket should this research fail. And that sounds like defeatist talks. That's a pretty funny one, I'll give you it. If only I were joking. Independent researchers must apply for funding to conduct their studies. But using them means you will be assuming the social responsibility that comes with their use. To spend large amounts and not produce any results therefore makes you no different from a criminal deserving judgment. If I return empty-handed, I will almost certainly face at least a few dozen charges, including but not limited to wasting public funds and misappropriating academic resources. Such crimes will surely land me the harshest punishment. Never mind the bankruptcy or the selling of my name. If I'm indeed judged, I might really die. Huh? That sounds way too extreme. So, is that why you put up so much more for assistants to help you? Fountain sounds like a serious game. These additional factors sound horrifying. And yet, they have their uses. As long as you are not considered guilty, you can enjoy all manner of conveniences. We people of Fontaine have all benefited from that system in the past. Alright, calm down. We get the situation is serious. This research concerns your future and even your life, right? Just leave it to us. We'll help you get out of this. As things stand, I suppose I have no other choice. What do you need us to do exactly? Could you explain your research topic a bit? Yes, let's get down to it. So my research topic is called Vibro Crystal Harmonics. Simply put, this is a process of stimulating the elemental energy within gems and crystals and using this elemental power as a source of energy. That sounds super convenient. Paimon can totally see it being used to make practical and awesome machines. But what do these gems have to do with this vibrating thing you're talking about again? I suppose these gems are the vibro crystals. Precisely. Not long ago, when someone tried activating gems, they discovered that a certain wondrous resonance would occur between special types of gems. पका रहा है यार. क्वेस्ट देख, काम खत्म कर. इतना टाइम पास हो रहा है ना, पढ़ने को नहीं होता. या तो वॉइस ओवर दे दो. These gems were thus named vibro crystals. When the transmitter crystal half of the vibro crystal set has been stimulated in a certain way, it will release a certain energy that will trigger a resonance with the receiver crystal half. The two energy from the vibro crystals will stack and multiply one another many times over. I've called this resonance types harmonics. At the moment, I have reached a critical stage in my work, which is verifying my hypothesis of these harmonics. I have a feeling. Paimon guesses that you'll need us to help you prove your theory by using the power of vibro crystals to defeat monsters and prove that the harmonics association occurs. Exactly. Why, you're both quite bright, aren't you? I've chosen a suitable area that has great many steels in it mounted with vibro crystal sets. Tell me once you're ready. I will tell you precisely what needs to be tested. Just follow my instructions as you engage in battle and we should be fine. Huh? This really does seem like what we do all the time. Paimon almost feels kind of bored. Sachi bore ho raha hai. Well, Paimon, you're free to give it a shot. Huh? What? Paimon just saying that it would be great if your adventures were all interesting and challenging. Paimon is complaining. Ah, very impressive. Truly, Libe truly is an excellent place, filled with high quality ore and highly reliable adventures. Ah, I suppose coming all this way to save material cost was the right decision after all. I was originally most worried about having to run over budget, but I think I shall now retain 20% of my funds even after paying to commission you. Once this is done, I shall use the remaining the remaining amount to hire a news writer to publish my results. Always good to get the word out there after all. And I can see it. Behold, Patrice's true tale of Hebrew crystals. But seriously, that doesn't sound like the title of an academic essay at all. Titles must be strange and bizarre to attract the eye of the public. Bring in investment. When that happens, we can even discuss bonuses. Bonuses? I'm also not sure what you mean. Well, if the Vibro crystal harmonics effect is used to create commercial products, I shall receive a share of the profit in royalties. And of course, some of my share shall go to you. That said, this is contingent upon our research progress. Oh, so that's how it is, eh? Alright, Paimon's excited now. It's fine, you can use whatever title you want. You're salivating. Whatever. Let's get this done. And get it done quick. After that, we can discuss this bonuses things with Patrice. अच्छा है, जल्दी करो. चलो अंदर जाने का है. एक करते हैं, बाकी मैं बाद में करूंगा. ठीक है. मल्टीप्लायर एक्सट्रीम 2000 का चाहिए. ठीक है. स्टार्ट पार्टी सेटअप ट्रायल कैरेक्टर. फर्स्ट हाफ में राइडन मकोतो, शियाओ, ये और ये. बर्स्ट वाले लेते हैं. बर्स्ट डैमेज इज इंक्रीज्ड. ठीक है. स्किल एनर्जी रिचार्ज इज इंक्रीज्ड. ये एलिमेंटल मास्टरी करते हैं और ये एनर्जी रिचार्ज. ओके. ये एंड जॉन. ओके. बर्स्ट का बर्स्ट, इसका ये. Okay, let's start. चलो.
Inazuma
Let's
Shine.
find the turner. मेरा वेस्ट कर दिया, मेरे को ऐसा लग रहा है।
No, my sword! Let me weave you a verse. Shine down! Disappear!
चलो
Worthless.
वर्थलेस।
Cheer. Cheer.
चलो
Worthless. Cheer.
Go. Witness the power.
चलो मार 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 मार, खत्म।
Orders given.
Orders given, orders received.
Body and mind. There is no escape. Ring cutter.
Evil conquering. Cheer.
चलो
Worthless. Cheer. Worthless. Worthless. Cheer.
किधर है?
Worthless.
वर्थलेस।
Rain outlines your fate. Witness the power. Shine down.
डाउन।
To oblivion.
खत्म।
Opening box of a dead.
बॉक्स आई थिंक। ओके ये किया।
Let me weave you a verse. Now you shall.
भाई रोटेशन जम ही नहीं रही। ओ भाई मेरा पूरा एनर्जी रिचार्ज इतना जल्दी हो जाता है, क्या बोलूं।
Orders received. Wheel of luck.
Disappear. Worthless.
Done. Second half begins. Okay.
Wind, hear me.
Ready.
Get them! You're toast!
अरे रोटेशन मैंने गड़बड़ कर दी।
Wind knows. Fallen leaves.
Adorn my night.
Barbados.
There.
Teamwork is dreamwork.
One with nature. Clouds high.
Hi, the birds call.
Wind knows.
I swear by
Get my sword. अब अरे नहीं रोटेशन, हाँ अब वही रोटेशन करेक्ट। अल्टीमेट पावर।
wind, hear me.
बेनेट,
Going in.
टोंगलिंग,
One with nature. Adorn my
3
night.
खत्म। चलो अभी इसका ये किया, बेनेट का मारा बर्श, इसका किया बर्श और कादुआ। किधर है? आ जाओ।
Wind and cloud. The wind knows.
Barbados.
Barbados, guide us.
Teamwork is dreamwork.
Greenberg, okay. Your toast.
One with nature.
अब तो ओ भाई क्या टीम है ये वाली। पहली वाली 4 तो 6 तो, ये वाली तो भाई मारे जा रही है।
Hear me.
जीन, बेनी, शोंगलिंग एंड कादुआ खत्म। ये रोटेशन अल्टीमेट है। अब बैठ गया थोड़ा हाथ। किधर है? आ जाओ आ जाओ आ जाओ।
Guide us. I'm going in.
ओह लास्ट रह गया बट 4000 के ऊपर हो गया। सेक्सी था। कुछ है नहीं, बस ऐसे ही कंप्लीट करते रहना है और क्या। चल बात करो पेट्रीस से। हो गया ले। रिब्रो रिसर्च रिवॉर्ड आराम से हो गया क्या? 2000 आराम से। सब पे 2000 करना है, आराम से हो जाएगा। चलो ये क्वेस्ट कंप्लीट हो गया, तो भी स्टोरी क्वेस्ट करते हैं। स्टोरी क्वेस्ट मतलब आर्कान क्वेस्ट। देखते हैं, थोड़ा जितना मैं कर सकता हूँ करूंगा। गो टू द माइनर। ओके, मिनिस्ट्री ऑफ सिविल अफेयर्स वाली भी है और ये मेन है।
Hi there! You must be Yuehoi, right? We've been sent by the Adventurers Guild.
Ah, great. Good to meet you. Yes, I was the one who posted that commission. Wait a second. You look kind of familiar. Are you a famous adventurer or something?
It's complicated.
Oh, alright then. I'll start by introducing myself. I'm Yuehue, a miner, and I received a mining permit for the chasm just recently. I have a handful of other guys in my crew.
Seriously? They actually give permits out for the chasm?
Yes, the folks over at Yujing Terrace finally came to their senses and are now allowing a limited amount of ore mining near the surface. We were among the first to gain approval. But some things have happened recently that put all the miners on edge.
Really? What happened? We haven't heard anything.
So, it's hard to say exactly how big of an issue it is. Could be something, could be nothing. The main thing is that it's just very strange.
और स्ट्रेंज कामों के लिए हम लोग ही आते, क्योंकि और कोई तो आता ही नहीं है।
While one of the miners was on a break, he suddenly noticed a few hilly trolls walking his way. They seemed like they were in a daze or something. They walked right by him without giving him a single glance. They just made a beeline for the depths of the chasm. After that, the miner started observing his surroundings more closely and noticed the same thing happening time and time again.
Are the hilly trolls just curious? Maybe they just want to take a peek inside.
Not likely. The strange part is that in all the time this miner's been watching the hilly trolls, he's never seen any of them come back out.
Whoa.
It seems to be a one-way trip. Once the hilly trolls go in, they never emerge again. And it seems to be happening more and more frequently as of late. What are these hilly trolls up to? What happens to them after they go inside? Is there a disaster brewing? These are the kinds of thoughts going through the guys' heads now. Everyone's driving themselves crazy worrying about it.
Paimon's not surprised. Paimon feels spooked just hearing about it.
I don't dare imagine what's going on inside the chasm. Strange is definitely the right word.
Exactly. The deepest fear is the fear of the unknown, you know? So we have to get to the bottom of it before everyone can put their minds at rest.
Do we really want to take this commission? Thanks, Mr. Miner, sir. We need to consider it first.
We'll take it.
Hey, you can at least pretend to consider Paimon's opinion first.
Well, strange things like this happen. I'm inclined to think the Abyss Order is involved.
Oh, so that's where you're coming from. Well, okay then. Maybe we will find some clues about your twin. You'll really regret it if you don't go, huh?
So, what's your verdict? Will you take the commission? No pressure, but I gotta say, I'm not loving the prospect of my mining permit going to waste.
Yep, we'll take it. We're kinda curious ourselves now, too.
Great. You're doing me an enormous service here. Now, let me give you the rough location that the hilly trails keep heading to.
ओके, अपने को वो करने के पहले ये करना है। अरे कंप्लीट ये वाला मूनिंग वाला। 10 crates of meat, 10 crates of vegetable, various amounts of firewood and camping equipment to be given to the millet outpost. 3 crates of various ores to be sent to the Hushan Hall warehouse in exchange for spare parts for tools in various amounts. Alright, sorry for making you wait. What do you need? Ah, it's you. Huh? Since when were we all that familiar with you? I mean, you're the heroes who saved Leeway. Your deeds are remembered by us all. Since you're here at the chasm, you must be here on some important business, in which I'm sure you must have a permit from Lady Kachin, right? We don't. Really? I mean, sorry to trouble you. Since you must be very familiar with Lady Ningmon, a permit from her might hold still more weight. Could I see it, please? Well, we don't have that either. Well, the Lord Tayanshu is reclusive yet approachable, and also has great vision and the good of the people at Baha. Surely he was the one who gave you permission to enter the castle then. Maybe? In that case, would you mind letting me see your papers? I guess you don't have that either. Well, Miss Ganyu works at Union Terrace, supporting the Cheesing directly, so I'm sure her opinion would be in lockstep with theirs. You at least have her permission, don't you? Actually, you know what? We could have just asked Ganyu to sign off on this. I can go look for her right now. So you've come at a bad time. This is really not the season to be visiting the chasm. The Ministry of Civil Affairs is still working on eliminating a great safety hazard within. So this is still very much a danger zone. If you have been commissioned by some merchant to urge us to open the mine faster, then I suggest you read the report I submitted to the Shenglu Hall carefully. What's this person talking about exactly? Could you tell us more about the chasm? Right, so about the chasm. If you don't intend to leave just yet, you're free to explore the area a bit, but please do keep your actions within the remit of Leeway's laws and statutes. I should mention though that there is a place I highly recommend you avoid. For example, the great mine in the center of the chasm has a 7-star array cast over it, by which I mean exactly what I say. It's a seal placed over the area by the cheesing. Well, that's quite the clear explanation. As for the weak, I mean the focal point of the array, it lies in the bedrock keys surrounding the area. These were placed by the cheesing themselves, connected in series. They affix the energy flowing through the array. The area around the bedrock keys has seen abnormal amount of geo-elemental coalescences. It's almost as if the thing beneath yearns to finally emerge. Never mind me. I was just talking to myself. So yes, that's how things are. Please do not, and I repeat, do not go near the 7-star array, and don't even think about going down there to explore. The bedrock keys are definitely not losing structural integrity. The bedrock keys are definitely not losing structural integrity, and the surrounding areas are most certainly not plagued by any strange geo-elemental convergences. So please don't you think of doing anything at all. भाई suspicious है, मतलब कुछ हो रहा है. I know what you're going to ask. There are most certainly no precious treasures down there, nor are there any prehistoric fossils to be had, and banish any thoughts you have about giant ancient ruins. Yes, please do not bear any fruitless expectations towards this place. The way you're saying all this is super suspicious. Not even mushrooms will grow down there, nor are there wish-granting showrooms. And there are definitely no sailors who grow strong just by eating mushroom. Again, do not get your hopes up. ये बोल क्या रहा है? बावला हो गया क्या ये? खत्म कर, फालतू के डायलॉग मारे जा रहे, टाइम वेस्ट कर रहा है. Yeah, sure. There's no need to be so fierce. Anything else I should look out for? Got it then. Paimon, let's go. Yep, let's go. Wait, I haven't finished. अबे जा बे, बकवास कर रहा है. But I suggest that you go speak to Chi Pyong first. She's an adventurer hired by the ministry and was once a miner there. She knows the chasm's geography like the back of her hand. Also, let me write you a certification real quick. When she sees it, she'll know that you are trustworthy. That said, I must warn you, Chi Kwong is definitely not the sort of person who has trouble standing still, and definitely has no thought of undoing the array and having a look underground. So there's no way that she would ever put a team of idle adventurers together to presently enter hazardous area. As such, you can forget about asking her to help you enter the chasm mine. भाई तू हमारे दिमाग में ना आइडियाज डाल रहा है घुमा फिरा के. गॉट इट. डिड यू रियली? अबे जान देना भाई, क्या बकवास कर रहा है. एक तो तू बोल चाहता नहीं है कि हम जाए, ऊपर से आइडियाज भी दे रहा है जाने के लिए, और बतौलिया भी बनाया जा रहा है. As long as you understand, we are good. In which case, I won't take any more of your time. इसके बाद एक और डायलॉग बोला ना, आहा के तेरे पे ना पत्थर फेंकूंगा मैं.
Wind strike. Brings a smile to my face.
Chi Kong. Ah, it's you. Hello there. Mooning was the one who introduced me. This is his. Yes, forget that sheet of paper. I already know who you are just fine. That Mooning, all he does is put on airs and write papers. Everything's got to follow this or that procedure and all that type, stuff that makes you look important. I couldn't care less for all that stuff. In any case, your name is already well known throughout the Adventurers Guild. Never mind any of your other contributions to Leeway. Well, this is me we are talking about. That's right. We are the legendary duo Thandale and Paimon. Of course, many new recruits at the guild have heard of your exploits on Dragonspine from Iris. That includes me, Piercing the frigid blizzard to open a path, discovering an ancient forgotten kingdom beneath the ice and frost, reaching the perilous summit, confronting the great change that came over that place with the mortal form. The things you've experienced, the obstacles you've overcome, the truths you've uncovered, they can be summed up in one word. Adventure. True adventure. Precisely. यही तो हमारा स्टाइल है, हम तो एडवेंचर वाले बंदे हैं. ये पहचानती है हमें. एक मिनट. Someone give me a compass. Wow, you really don't take praise. Well, do you? This isn't even mentioning the great battle you had with the sea monster on the Jade Chamber. Now, when I wasn't there to witness it, mind you, but I haven't missed a single telling of that story. So there are stories about us too. Of course, they are very popular in the city, you know. If you ask me, I'd say that Tea Master Li Shu and Iron Tongue Tian are both good in their own way. But I just prefer Iron. I'm not too familiar with the storytelling tradition. Oh, don't worry. I get it. I get it. Iron Tongue Tian's style is definitely not for everyone. I do sometimes find that his choice of words and phrases feature too much slang. But as for Lianshu, he takes a while to get going, you know. Sometimes you're there for 2 hours before you start going, oh, hey, this is pretty good. Some people like that style, but I find it uninteresting. And if you mean to say that this is just a story, it won't get stale. Let me just say this. If this were food or drink we were talking about, it would surely go bad if we wrapped it up and covered it for half a day without opening it. यार ये क्या बोल रही है यार, ये उससे बुरी है यार, उससे बुरी है यार, खत्म कर दे, जाके मरवाने भेज, किसी को मरना होगा किसी को, क्या मतलब खड़े खड़े टाइम पास करा रही है ये. Are you alright? Something wrong with your throat? No, it's probably just a case of too much information. Sorry, I got a bit too excited there and didn't really consider if you were interested in what I was saying. No, बिल्कुल नहीं, ही मत कर. Still, since you're here, are you here at Cheesing's behest? Did Mooning end up revealing some other information to you? You know, like, don't touch the bedrock keys, there's nothing under the chasm, Cheesing won't help you, you know, stuff like that repeated over and over. Mooning did indeed tell us all that. Well, he didn't scare us. Indeed, he wasn't doing that at all. So all those things he mentioned are true. Well, Mooning is in the end a specialist hired by the Ministry of Civil Affairs. Even if he wanted to ask for help, there's a lot he's not allowed to reveal in public. He can only warn us and thus impart the means of getting into the chasm to you in a roundabout way. In essence, when he says you shouldn't, he really means that you can. What a weird guy. In any case, you also mentioned that he wrote your certification and told you to come find me. That note which you carry means that you have authorization to travel through the chasm without any obstruction. Of course, barring any personal intervention by the Cheesing. And the fact that he suggested you to find me means that I should tell you the way to the depths of the chasm. That Mooning. What a convoluted way of hinting. Well, for what it's worth, I apologize for all the covering up that we are doing, but trust me, we have very good reasons for doing so. While the thing that they dug up under the chasm is truly abnormal, our investigations cannot be done with too much pomp and ceremony, lest the people be alarmed. That is the Cheesing standing order. As such, we can only function under the power of no entry order, secretly gathering explorers and scholars to enter the chasm and conduct investigation. That is all to, if necessary and where possible, stave off the crisis that festers beneath the earth. So all the people at the encampment were... That's right, they were all brought on as support staff. They're all pretty reliable. Well, mostly. That you came here is also no coincidence. More than one big shot in Cheesing has already recommended that we enlist your aid, and honestly, we've little reason not to comply. In any case, it is also said that your aid is not necessarily difficult to enlist. Doesn't that mean we were tricked? Well, Paimon, time to leave. That's right, don't treat us like a bunch of idiots. Oh, please wait, I was just passing on my superior's message. Those were her words, not mine. Just let me take those words back, alright? Bye! Come now, this is the cheesing we're talking about. They won't shortchange you for your aid. It's not. It's not as if I'm short on more or anything. I want to. Well, that's it. Having more Mona isn't a bad thing. Well, if we could mitigate the safety hazard in the chasm, any underground treasure or valuable will be given to the one who discovers them. This is the special privilege given by the cheesing, just to the two of you. Really? No drinks now. Then in that case, and Paimon's treasure time begins once again. You see, the chasm is such a big place. Just imagine how much treasure there's going to be for our taking. All right. Can we safely say that you've accepted this commission? Then, all right, we'll do it for the treasure. All right, I'll do it for you, Paimon. That's right. Again, let me apologize for wasting your time on all these other things. Let's get down to business. तू भाई बोलना बंद कर, टेक्स्ट में दे दे, मैं पढ़ के कर लूंगा. है ना, बस बोलते ही जा रही है. अरे यार जान देना मैडम, इतना देर 5-10 मिनट बैठने को मजा नहीं आता. If we wish to enter the chasm, we first need to find an adjuvant made from the material known as lumenstone. Only with that can we move in the dark down there. Only those with visions can use this adjuvant, but considering that you can use elemental energies without a vision, it's my guess that you should have no problem making use of the adjuvant. So where do we find this thing? It's in a warehouse to the south. The warehouse is well guarded, so it should be pretty secure. Just come back once you've gotten a hold of the catalyst. Madam. Oh my.
Shine down!
We are discovered. Oh, treasure hoarder आ गए.
Into the wind!
Sakura swirl! My apologies!
There is no escape! The wind knows it.
Go and flash!
Shine down!
Such a pain.
Lumenstone. चल lumenstone मिला. You're back, you big liar. Huh? Me? What happened? No one was guarding the warehouse at all. What do you mean it's well guarded? Huh? That shouldn't be the case. Even when I was guarding the place, the treasure hoarders wouldn't even dare come near it. Wait a minute. Who did you say was guarding the warehouse again? Me? Well, are you guarding it right now? Well, come on now. Which adventurer in their right mind would let themselves get tied down with such a boring task, am I right? ये मैडम तेरी दिमाग है तेरे में मैडम. Right. Madam, well, putting your dereliction of duty to one side for the time being, let's talk about how we'll undo the array instead. नहीं, ये कंप्लेंट करना पड़ेगा मैडम का. क्या है, एक तरफ बोलती है कि जाके ले ले, सिक्योर है, और फिर हमें भेजती है लड़ाई करने. राइट. Honestly, I'm not too sure about how the bedrock key works, but you could start it from looking into those cage-shaped geo-elemental formations over there. What is that? These strange formations have been puzzling the Ministry of Civil Affairs for some time now. They seem to have grown up from the bedrock of the chasm over the last 2 years, and their properties are very similar to those of the thing underground. We say this because they can undergo some kind of disintegration when under the influence of the anomalies. Later, Hishuin Hall's investigation revealed that they have been absorbing geo-elemental energies from the surroundings, slowly eroding the structure of the bedrock keys. It is a most ominous phenomenon, almost like something is consciously trying to break the ceiling area. We have to clear them out once every month, but they will always grow back quickly, and they have only grown back quicker over time. Perhaps that thing below is growing very restless, and that is why the Cheesing has sent us to investigate. Look for a way to destroy. यही है तरीका मेरे को लग रहा है. Okay. ओ भाई ओ भाई समझा कैसे करना. मैं समझ गया. डायरेक्शन में देख के मारने के. ऐसे मारूंगा. That should do it. You destroy, I mean, undid the bindings on the bedrock key so easily. Yes. Guess we were right to put our faith in you two. I'm quite sure we just damaged public property. Huh? Mooning has already sent a damage report ahead of us. So technically, bedrock keys were damaged before we arrived, not after. Well, that leaves 4 more that we need to handle. Ah yes, I've drawn a basic diagram that shows where the 3 of the 4 are. I hope it'll be of use to you. As for the last one, honestly, I'm not sure where that is anymore. After the binders were dismissed, there was a seepage incident in the mine, causing the cylinder to be submerged under the waters. In any case, just settle the other 3 sites. We'll meet up after that and think about what to do next. Not coming along with us? Not this time. I mean, I was originally assigned to guard the warehouse, but thanks to my slip-up, I nearly let the treasure holders in there. Honestly, I'm already in your debt for not reporting my error. Things could get bad if Mooning catches me and puts me on trials for some errands again. I'll just stand guard as I should for now. Still, I believe that this riddle will be no match for the 2 of you at all. Chasm's Maw. चल निकल. ये कौन है इधर?
Another test subject.
I am dishonored. I swear by my sword.
Into the wind.
Stop, please stop. Let us explain. Aren't you guys just a bunch of treasure hoarders? Just turn yourselves in. There's nothing to explain around you. Millelith Squad Leader Yanbo of the Chasm District at your service. It's an honor to meet you, Tandale. And your most eminent flying companion. Hey, it's Paimon to you, mister. Haha, I apologize. I'm very sorry, but I think there's been a small misunderstanding here. So you're not treasure hoarders? You're Millelith? Haha, I apologize for the lack of explanations. In fact, we thought you two were saboteurs yourselves. Well, from a certain point of view, mm, well, you're not wrong to say that this area was indeed one of the treasure hoarders' lairs. After the workers were dismissed, those bees wormed their way in here. At first, they were just mining, smuggling some glazed sand crystals, and playing hide and seek with our patrols. But they would grow bolder as time went on, even breaking into and occupying the old warehouse that the miners left behind. They even used the tools there to make their own cheap little trinkets to sell. Breaks my heart every time. What breaks your heart? Such rough hewn trinkets can only be used to teach first-time visitors to Leeway or some ivory tower scholars, and I'll bet that they'll try to get them on the market using lower prices too. Perhaps even try undermining some legitimate brands. It's not like they've got any brand power themselves, right? That's true. I suppose it's a joke in poor taste to think that they'd make good more of this. That's why we came here and took care of the treasure hoarders who originally held this position before disguising ourselves as them and lying in wait. Well, that was a while back now. We managed to ascertain thus far that one of their leaders is in contact with the branch of the Fatui, and that they may be preparing a transaction involving dangerous items. About the contact with the Fatui and the treasure hoarders, although we foiled the Fatui's plans before, they maintain some strength out here in the wilds. Their professionalism and combat prowess are not to be underestimated. Indeed, we consider them opponents of the utmost peril. If they were to team up with the treasure holders to go against us, it could pose a very tricky security risk indeed. Whatever the case, we were fully prepared for an all-out assault. We just needed to catch them in one fell sweep, and then we'd have known what they were up to. And that's when we arrived. I mean, we knew that you two were good, but we didn't think that you were this good. You've pretty much incapacitated about half the people under my control. Of course, we are here for another reason. This is where one of the bedrock keys that hold up the seven-star array is located. We couldn't allow that to fall into the treasure holder hands. Sorry. Looks like we really beat up the wrong people this time. Well, yes, but as I said, the fault was ours first. Wow, this guy is pretty easygoing. Does this mean we can leave? So just because I don't blame you doesn't mean that laws won't. Sorry about that. Hey, finish your sentence next time, will you? Let me see. Battery and assault, obstructing the Millelith in their duties, attempting to destroy the 7-star array, and damaging premises. Even with the Millelith's consideration, congratulations, you will be offered food and board in Leeway for extra 5 to 10 years. Eh? Do I get a lawyer? That's right, give us a name list. But please let me finish. However, if law-abiding citizens or outlander guests might use legal means to assist the Millelith in their duties, they can gain the reward and compensation due to them. This too is the law of the land. अरे यार ये लोग क्या टाइम पास करा रहे, तोड़ने आया हुआ मैं, तू मतलब 1 घंटा हो गया ढंग का क्वेस्ट चालू नहीं हुआ. मैं आया था डेन्सलिव के साथ क्वेस्ट करने कैफम के अंदर, वो चालू करने के बदले ये लोग इधर टाइम पास करवा रहे हैं. So don't worry, that fight previously was not utterly in vain. So what do we get from helping you? Well, stolen goods should not be casually moved, but if you're willing to aid us, any items that you may coincidentally find along the way. For example, a treasure hoarder's secret stash or something is yours to do with as you please. We also have some more on us, which I hope you won't mind having. It's not a lot, but we weren't counting on needing outside help like this either. So that means no jail time and treasure to be had. Is that right? Yeah. All right then, you've got yourself a deal, mister. Lead the way. One moment. All right, don't be too reserved now. I'm going to head to our rendezvous point to await further orders. Catch up soon, or we'll act fast first. Okay, come on, let's follow him. Hey, come on, we are resisting with the official duties, you know. And there's more to be had. मेरे को suspicious लग रहे हैं ये लोग. इतनी जल्दी हमने मान कैसे लिया कि ये लोग मिलिलित है? मेरे को डाउट आ रहा है ये मिलिलित है भी कि नहीं.
Wind strike. The wind knows me. Time to go.
उधर जाना है.
One with nature. Who says there aren't benefits to a life of wandering?
ये क्या है?
Wind strike. Time to go.
मेरे को तो मिलिलित लग ही नहीं रहा. मेरे को तो वो ट्रेजर होल्डर का ही दूसरा ब्रांच लग रहा है.
Follow the wind. Time to go. Time to go.
There is no escape.
ये मारा. सेकंड मारा और अभी लास्ट वाला मारूंगा मैं. चल एक की खत्म हुआ. और आई थिंक ये दूसरा क्वेस्ट चालू हो गया.
wherever in this world I roam.
ये देख दूसरा क्वेस्ट चालू कर दिया इन्होंने. You're here, wonderful. I knew you would be willing to help out. The treasure hoarder smugglers should be undertaking their transaction with the Fatui in the large encampment in the east. They have also set up 3 smaller camps along the way. According to the information provided by the contact, these are cooking quarters to the southeast, the weapon stash further east, and northern eastern alchemy camp. If we are able to take these 3 camps by surprise, we should be able to cut off their supply line. Thanks to the previous incident with the Jade Chamber, we've had few patrols in this area, so they've had their fun so far. We've had few patrols, okay? So much that they've slackened their guard significantly. This is our chance to strike. It's just that our misunderstanding earlier left us with only enough support to secure one encampment. But if you need it, we will assist you all the same. I suggest you... I think hitting the weapon stash first will make our lives easier. Sure, they'll find themselves disarmed soon enough, mark my words. Ready? Let's go. Let's finish this.
Want a taste of my
Into the wind!
Whirling snow! Illusion shattered! Inazuma shines eternal!
इसका चार्ज अटैक मस्त था ब्रेडन का. आई थिंक फर्स्ट टाइम किया मैंने.
My apologies! There is no escape!
I got careless.
The wind knows
I got careless. I got careless.
one with wind and cloud!
I got careless. Pick the wrong test subject. Tingle?
वेपन स्टैश वाले ये रे. बट मेन क्वेस्ट एरिया पे जाएंगे हम.
Whirling snow! Coming to art! Surrender!
Into the wind!
Barbados! Guide us! Now you shall...
Martial Parrish.
Shine down!
The clouds high, the birds all one with nature.
Wind, hear me! My apologies! There is no escape!
Wind strike.
अब देख ये इतना मजा आता है. कौन आधा घंटा टेक्स्ट पढ़ेगा?
Just you wait.
Time to go.
Chen the flower.
Into the wind. Fallen leaves, adorn my night.
Illusion shattered!
Razvul Zhao.
Inazuma shines eternal!
ओके ये आई है इतने टाइम बाद.
I swear by
ये
my...
बाकी रह गई थी. थर्ड लीडर ऑफ द ट्रेजर होल्डर्स.
The wind knows me.
Embrace the ice!
कैसी आई?
Whirling snow!
आजा आजा मैडम, आओ आओ. ट्रेजर मैप फ्रेगमेंट.
Torn to oblivion!
How is a wild bossy not a heroine?
Someday.
Chen the flower. आ जाओ भाई, आजा आजा आजा.
There is no escape! Barbados, guide us. One with nature. Whirling! School is flat!
Man.
One with wind and cloud.
Shine down! Coming down to
Other
us!
hand.
Now you
Now
shall...
you shall perish.
Just you wait!
That was amazing. Thanks for your aid. Right, here's your reward. Woohoo, Morai. When did you change your clothes? When you start fighting? Well, I mean, that's not important, but we had to change into our uniform. Festive ended up sending us flying again in the heat of battle. The Millilith thanks you for your aid. As always, as per our contract, feel free to look around and see if there's anything that you need. Well, other than things that we've impounded, of course. Congratulations on a job well done. So that means we get out of jail free. Of course, you were assisting the Millilith. I mean, you were apprehending smugglers with the aid of the Millilith. How could we ever put you in prison? What I mean to say is, as long as you don't take illegal shortcuts like these bandits, we won't come knocking at your door. That's not the kind of people we are. True. Back on topic. People like you who can use the elements really are a force to be reckoned with, regardless of whether you are good to do, you mean to do good or ill. A mission that we would have needed weeks, even months to accomplish, was but a child's play to you. If turned to evil, such abilities could produce outsized damage at a very small price. That's why I don't really rue the fact that I don't have a vision. I've seen people who dedicated their lives to seek superhuman power only to become tools and puppets for others to use as they pleased. Do you think that was worth it? Those without vision-based powers make up the majority of humans, and those who can truly understand and protect them are similarly ordinary folk. As an ordinary person, I am proud to be among those who can protect the many. Even if someday vision ceased to be given out, and even the adepti who defend Leeway Harbor were to pass away, I would not abandon this post of mine. I'm sorry I spoke too much. I didn't take up too much of your time, did I? Alright, we've got checks to do and contraband to mark out, so I guess we'll cut the chit-chat short here. Once again, I'd like to thank you on behalf of our comrades. May the rest of your journey be smooth sailing while the Millilith stands guard. Evil shall never prevail. Well done. आई थिंक ये मेन बेस था क्या इनका? Unless
Take them. I have no need.
मैं माफ कर देता हूँ। ये अच्छी जगह है।
Into the wind.
एक सेरेमोनियल कप मिला। बाद में करेंगे वो वाला। अभी के लिए ये मिला और एक मैप मिला ट्रेजर होल्डर के ट्रेजर्स का। यार बैग में जाने का तुम ये फॉर्जिंग ब्लूप्रिंट है, ये लूमेन स्टोन है, ये रहा। चल
There are leaves around, and I know just the tune to accompany them, if you wish to hear it.
इधर अंदर कैसे जाए? That's one question.
Time to go.
या पहले ये वाला करते हैं और क्या? पहले वो वाला करते हैं।
Time to go.
The surface. मिल गया। Let's blow it up.
The wind knows me. One with nature.
Archaic stone. Okay, नया चीज है ये। हो। ये बाद में मारना मतलब। पहले इसको हराएंगे।
Wind, hear me. There is no escape.
Fallen leaves.
Adorn my night.
Take flight.
Brings a smile to my face. Time to go.
चलो अच्छा चीज हुआ। और इधर से क्या है? एग्जिट। इधर से एग्जिट होएगा ये। ओके, तो सही है।
Illusion shattered! Whirling snow!
Clouds high. The birds call. Wind strike.
चलो ये हो गया। और ये हो गया। We want done the seal। तो हमें एक सीली भी मिल गई। हाँ, यहाँ से जाने के लिए।
Time to go. The wind knows me.
I swear by my sword! Ha! Embrace the ice! My apology! There is no escape!
One with nature. Fallen leaves.
Adorn my night।
The wind knows me.
Torn to oblivion! But a momentary distraction.
One with nature.
Okay।
Time to go.
एंड इधर से हम ये जगह पे बाहर आ जाते हैं।
Time to go.
तो आई थिंक ये हो गया पूरा। ये पूरी तरह एक्सप्लोर हो गया सेक्शन। ओके, नाउ लेट्स सी कोई सेक्शन बचा है क्या। ये अंदर का देख लिया, उधर से बाहर निकलते हैं। ठीक है, इधर से लेफ्ट का पूरा देख लिया, उधर वो जाते हैं। सिर्फ ये जगह बाकी है अभी एक्सप्लोर करने को।
Take flight! Shine down!
एंड इधर से भी बाहर आ गए। Oh, I think we're good. अब ये ढूंढना है। मेरे हिसाब से ऊपर जाना है। ऊपर से जाना है या और कोई ऑल्टरनेट रास्ता है इससे जाना?
Into the wind.
Barbados! My apologies!
The wind knows me.
Take flight!
Time to go.
Over there. मिल गया।
One with nature.
मार। चल एक ये हो गया।
The wind knows me.
एक ये हो गया और अभी नीचे जाके करना है। बट एक बार ये देख लेता हूँ ऑपोजिट साइड में क्या है।
Time to go.
ऑपोजिट साइड में ये है। ओहो हो, ये आया वो मेरे।
Hear me! Inazuma shines eternal! Ha!
Clouds high. The birds come.
नाइस। आर्टिफैक्ट दिया मरने पे। बहुत ज्यादा मेहरबान है ये लोग।
Whirling snap!
Wind strike.
इसको कौन मारेगा ये?
Follow the wind.
And we are at the last stage. आर्केक स्टोन आगे जाके कुछ काम आएगा ये. And ये रास्ता निकलता है इधर. नहीं यार तुमसे नहीं लड़ना. Let's go finish this quest. We're back. The 3 bedrock keys have all been destroyed. Shh. What's up all of a sudden? What happened? Are there enemies nearby? Enemies? Where? Don't start. It's nothing much. Just the earth shaking, that's all. Perhaps the mountain rocks are just being destabilized by the loosening of the seal. Do you feel it? Not at all. You fly, so of course you don't. That's a good point. Guess it's just a miner's instinct. If you grew up in a mine since you were young, you'd know a thing or two about the language of the stones. Wait, watch out. Whoa, the ground really is shaking. Paimon's having trouble standing straight. You don't stand at all. How does that even happen to you again? Ah, yeah? The shaking stopped. Phew, looks like it's over now. Thankfully we were above ground. If we were in the mines when this earthquake happened. Hopefully, Mooning and the others don't blame this on us. But now, the ceiling array's powers has been greatly decreased. We just need to deal with the last bedrock. Let's go. Okay. Let's look for it over here. Oh, okay. ओहो फतुई आए. फतुई क्या कर रहे?
Here comes trouble. Use this first.
Illusion shattered! Torn to oblivion!
निक्स और भाई की हाल है? आओ जी आओ देखो.
Take flight! One with nature. One with wind and cloud. Inazuma shines eternal. There is no escape.
Guess this is it.
This is it. Let's look for the final bedrock इधर, मतलब नीचे. Adaka's breath. Adaka? What's that? By my nose. It must be some plum giant beneath the whose snorts cross the mountain. बस तुसी चंगे ऐसी भी चंगे. Adaka was the king who ruled Tiangri Valley in the ancient time, a dragon king of the mountain. It is said that he was defeated here by the Lord of Geo, Martin. Okay. Don't you mean Ashdaha? Okay. Maybe I think people who spoke most confidently of the dragon scale were old folks. और निक्स भाई क्या चल रहा है? हम तो एक स्टोरी क्वेस्ट कंप्लीट कर रहे हैं. मैं तो डेन स्लीव का कर रहा था. डेन स्लीव के पहले ये वाला सरपेंट का क्वेस्ट कंप्लीट करना पड़ रहा है. ये आगे सरफेस पे.
Wind strike.
I really don't know Punjabi. I just know few phrases. कोई नहीं, मैं तो हिंदी इंग्लिश दोनों में बात कर सकता हूँ. Whichever तेरे को कंफर्टेबल लगे ब्रो.
Time to go. The wind knows me.
बोल तो जापानीज चालू कर दूँ.
Illusion shattered.
Kamisato out. Sumetsu. My apologies.
My apologies. Gomen nasai.
Now you shall perish.
Now you shall perish. जापानीज के अंदर तू बोलेगा ओमाए वा मोशिंदेइरु, और सामने वाला बोलेगा नानी.
Fallen leaves adorn my night.
मोशी 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 ओगेंकी देsu का. चलो अब मारो इसको. टूट गई. चलो फाइनली सील टूटी. दाइजोबु सही है. Very impressive. That should be the last one. With this, the area sealing the chasm has dissipated, and we can explore the area underground. That said, we should probably go and pay Mooning a visit first. Not that he's going to do anything other than scold us, though. See, what did I say? You weren't guarding the warehouse as you should have at all. You've really done it this time, Chizong. How are you going to resolve this matter, huh? Are you going to take responsibility for undoing the array of your own accord? Can you? Underground vast है, मेरे सुनने में तो आया है, but अभी तक मैंने अनलॉक करके देखा नहीं है. I almost lost my sanity. इतना बड़ा है क्या? क्या मतलब इससे बड़ा है क्या अपना जो एनकोनोमिया से बड़ा है क्या? क्योंकि एनकोनोमिया बड़ा था बट मेरे को अच्छा लगा क्योंकि पूरा एटमॉस्फेयर उसका डिफरेंट था. और वो डे नाइट साइकिल का मैकेनिक भी थोड़ा मस्त था। You're here. So how are you going to explain destroying the bedrock? From an aesthetic point of view, this place looks better without them. If you really wanted to stop me, you would have chased me off some time ago. Alright. You're taking responsibility for this. As for the rest, we'll wait for the Cheesing to make their judgment first. एनकोनोमिया से बड़ा है ये। देखते हैं, अभी ये खत्म ही होने वाला है क्वेस्ट, तो पता लग जाएगा मेरे को। मेरे फ्रेंड ने भी अभी तक किया नहीं है, तो उसने भी मुझे कुछ आइडिया नहीं दिया, और मैं जानबूझ के स्पॉइलर अवॉइड कर रहा हूँ। तो पहले मैं देख लेता था स्पॉइलर, तो मेरा स्ट्रीम पे इतने अच्छे रिएक्शन नहीं आते, तो इसके लिए मैं अभी थोड़ा वेट करता हूँ। Don't you worry, Mooning only gets mad at people who don't care. Otherwise he's just a worrywart, not a bad person. ऐड कर लो मुझे, साथ में खेलते हैं कभी। हाँ, मेरा UUID दिख रहा है तो डाल दे, वरना 1 मिनट ये स्टोरी खत्म होने दे, मैं तेरे को मेरा आईडी बताता हूँ। ठंडा लेकर के एशिया सर्वर में। ये क्वेस्ट खत्म होने दे, मेरे को मेरा रेजिन भी यूज करना है। आजा, कर लेते, पहले ये क्वेस्ट खत्म करता हूँ। Well, let's leave this scrappy temper aside first. Once you're ready, I'll round everyone up to follow you down into the mines. Our purpose this time is to reach the deepest level of the chasm, map it, and investigate the source of the anomalies. Yes, I've almost forgot. Welcome to the chasm exploration team. If you'll allow me a bit of your time, let me introduce you to the team. This is Key Dive, a scholar specifically called in from Sumeru. His specialties are ores and biology. He is this exploration team's leading man, well in a scientific and financial matters at least. This is Jinwoo, who is in charge of safety, the repair and maintenance of any faculties we use, and our security is ensured by her. And this is Telesin. He's a bard from Mondstadt, and goodness knows why he insisted on coming down here with us. Also, perhaps you'll discover new allies once you get down into the mines, eh? Who knows? There is another one, Darling. Hello, hi Darling. Welcome to my stream. And last but not least, you have me, the super hands-on surveyor. My job is to help scout the way forward and draw maps, which I'll share with you all, of course. Please head over to the crane by the mines once you're ready. Originally it was meant to transport goods, but it can also bring a few people up and down the mines, so no problem. That said, since you have your wing glider, I suppose you'd be fine even without the crane, eh? चलो, ये क्वेस्ट कंप्लीट हो गया एंड chasm spelunker चालू हुआ। और आर्कॉन क्वेस्ट अभी तक अनलॉक नहीं हुआ मेरा। बस ये एक बार जाके मैं ये खत्म कर देता हूँ, फिर क्या मेरा आर्कॉन क्वेस्ट अनलॉक हो जाएगा, तो नेक्स्ट टाइम मैं खेल पाऊंगा स्ट्रीम पे। एंटर द माइंड ऑफ द chasm। और तब तक ये देख, निक्स, ये मेरा UUID है, ठंडा ले, मेरे को फ्रेंड रिक्वेस्ट भेज दे तो मैं एक्सेप्ट कर लूँगा। UID Phew, this air sure is familiar. It's been a long time since I came down into these mines. Don't get careless, Xiong. I for once smell something unfamiliar. I mean, we couldn't jump straight down. Maybe we were just distracted by the swaying of the crane. बाद में करता शोगन IGN Shogun. I mean, we couldn't jump straight down. Maybe we were just distracted by the swaying of the crate. You spent too much time above ground. Amon didn't smell anything at all. Do all of you miners have such keen noses? Haha, a lack of a good nose could forfeit your life down here. That said, we should still be fine. The finches are still quite lively. Look, the lumen spar has grown all the way down here too. That wasn't the case the last time we came down here. Wow, that really did happen. Let's go have a look. You know, it feels like someone just stole Paimon's thunder. Into the depths. Okay. एंड अभी अनलॉक हुआ क्या? हो गया.
Time to go.
और ओके, काफी बड़ा है पर इतना भी बड़ा नहीं लग रहा मेरे को. ये क्या है?
Time to go.
Luminescent spine. ओके, ये काम की चीज लग रही है. ये मेरा गया कादुआ. ये गया. ओके, नॉट इक्विप. चल ठीक है, बाद में करेंगे. अभी के लिए बहुत हो गया. ये कैज़म अंडरग्राउंड अनलॉक हो गया. यार एनकोनोमिया से तो बड़ा नहीं लग रहा. एनकोनोमिया ज्यादा बड़ा था. एनकोनोमिया में चलने की जगह कम रहेगी बट साइज वाइज वैसे. और इसका देखते हैं. यूआईडी से ऐड करना पड़ेगा.
Time to go.
Another test subject. Fry!
सिर्फ 15% दिखा रहा है आपको. ओके, तो मतलब कुछ अनलॉक करूंगा तो फुल साइज दिखाएगा. ओके, बाद में और रिवील होएगा.
Wind strike.
I swear by my sword!
As you proceed in the quest.
There is no escape! Whirling step!
One with nature.
Sakura swirl! Shine down!
Clouds high. The birds call. Wind strike.
Brings a smile to my face.
Another test subject.
ठीक है, अभी है ना ये क्वेस्ट मैं बाद में आराम से करूँगा, करने में टाइम बहुत जाएगा। अभी के लिए मैं टाइम पास में एक ट्रेजर होल्डर के ग्रुप को उड़ा देता हूँ। पीछे वाला ही ठीक था, इनको ही उड़ाता हूँ। भाग गया डर के। आजा भैया आजा, इधर आजा। आओ,
Illusion
जिनको
shattered.
अपने मौत का जनाजा चाहिए इधर आओ।
Torn to oblivion.
चलो। बोलो, किसी को स्ट्रीम पे आना है और मेरे साथ फार्मिंग करनी है डोमेन्स की। मेरे पास थोड़ा रेजिन है, तो रिक्वेस्ट भेजो। एडेड यू। शोगन एक्सेप्टेड। आजा, या मैं तेरे में। शोगन इज अनेबल टू एंटर। क्यों है?
Shine down.
लीवे में मॉन्स्टर में मैं जाता हूँ। अब भेजता हूँ रिक्वेस्ट। शोगन इज अनेबल टू एंटर। क्यूब है। अभी नहीं खेल सकता। ओके ठीक है, कोई नहीं। एक घंटे बाद मैं अभी बंद करने वाला हूँ स्ट्रीम, और एक घंटे बाद मैं किधर जा रहा हूँ। बाद में कभी मैं यूजुअली सैटरडे संडे स्ट्रीम करके खेलता हूँ, वरना ऐसे कभी खेलता रहता हूँ। तो देख लेना, कभी मैं ऑनलाइन रहा रिक्वेस्ट भेज देना, साथ में खेल लेंगे। और मैं जब स्ट्रीम करता हूँ तेरे को नोटिफाई हो जाए, सब्सक्राइब करके रख ले तो पता लग जाएगा। मैं सोच रहा हूँ सिंस मेरे को आया का लेवल अप करनी है, इसके लिए मुझे साकुरा ब्लूम चाहिए, और कर दिया। थैंक यू, बढ़िया। एक सब्सक्राइबर इतने टाइम बाद बढ़ा मेरा। मुझे भी जाना है कहीं, इसलिए ओके। बस मैं भी अभी आधे घंटे में निकल ही रहा हूँ। मैं अभी टाइम पास के लिए सी यू, बाय बाय। एंजॉय करो तू भी जिधर जा रहा है। और एक व्यूअर तो तू है निक्स, सेकंड आई थिंक डार्लिंग है। किधर के हो तुम दोनों? मैं मुंबई का, तुम लोग किधर के हो?
I won't hold you back. Much.
और ये मेरे हिसाब से मेरी आज की लास्ट फाइट है। इसके बाद मैं स्ट्रीम बंद कर रहा हूँ।
Everybody stand!
fallen leaves, adorn my night!
Inazuma shines eternal. There is no escape. Ha! Wait, hear me. Go and fly! Ha! Teamwork is dreamwork.
The wind knows me. As one with wind
Wind and cloud.
Illusion shattered.
Done. For 53 seconds. चलो आज के लिए इतना ही। आई होप तुम लोग मेरी वीडियो देख रहे हो और तुम्हें पसंद आ रही हो तो लाइक ज़रूर करोगे, और मेरी आगे की वीडियोस देखना चाहते हो तो सब्सक्राइब भी करोगे। निक्स डार्लिंग, नेक्स्ट टाइम मिलेंगे, तब तक के लिए बाय बाय। आई होप तुम्हारी ज़िंदगी के अंदर कुछ प्रॉब्लम्स ना हो, तुम चिल मारो, ठंडा लो और आराम से जियो। नेक्स्ट टाइम के